Yo, what the fuck is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Do Say Nights with LV, episode 115. I'm not even about to act like we're not here to do what we're here to do today, all right? It's fucking game day, everybody. I'm excited. I didn't even feel like getting dressed up today. I just wore what I'm wearing for the game.
That's fair.
Hey, Bills, see you next year, losers. That one was for Jada.
I'm really praying that y'all get to the bowl.
Bro, here's my thing, right? If we make the Super Bowl this year, one, nobody's ever going to hear the end of me.
Of course.
Two, I'm going to make the most outlandish hot takes of all time.
I'm intrigued.
I already have some, like, in my head, but we just need to advance at least one more round. Like, if we beat the Rams today, oh, man, these hot takes are going to fire.
I think y'all got it, though. Y'all got the Rams today for sure.
You know what's really pissing me off? Now that the divisional round Saturday has happened and the Bills lost yet again, right? What's really pissing me off is everybody's bitching about the refs, which, you know, whenever a team loses, everybody's going to bitch about the refs.
Right.
Everybody's bitching about calls, and everybody's bitching about the pick that happened in overtime. Having said that, the Bills easily win that game if they don't turn over the ball 4 times.
This is true.
But that goes to, like, anything in life, right? You make 8 mistakes, but the 9th one is what you're going to say ended up costing you.
Yeah.
I'm going to equate that to a relationship. Your girl catch you cheating 3 times and take you back, and then the 4th one, you're going to get mad when she leave you, right? Like, what kind of sense that make?
I can attest to that.
That's life, dog. Like, don't bitch when something finally doesn't go your way after you've been making hella mistakes all fucking day.
Well, I can definitely attest to that.
We're talking about one bad call. Now, all of a sudden, the ref screwed the Bills. How about Josh Allen and James Cook screwed the Bills, turning over the ball 4 fucking times? How about that? And actually, they turned it over 5 times. The reason I'm not saying 5 is because we're going to dispute the 5th one. Right? Everybody wants to dispute the 5th one. Fine. What about the other 4? Because the Broncos don't even have a chance in that game if James Cook doesn't fumble in the I think it was the first quarter. And then going into half, Josh Allen doesn't fumble to give the Broncos the ball in field goal range. That's another 3 points on the board.
Yeah.
So then that last drive, they're up 7 instead of 4. Right? But yeah, let's blame the refs because it's the refs' fault. And it's the NFL's fault. And it's betting's fault, right?
Because it's so scripted. Everything is.
If anything, bro, let's say there was a script, right? Why would they not script Josh Allen to finally fucking win? Do you know how profitable that would be for the NFL to have Josh Allen win a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
And they would have done it in the year when Mahomes isn't in the playoffs, Lamar Jackson sitting at home, Joe Burrow sitting at home. They don't have any other star quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. Drake May's not a star quarterback. He hasn't been doing it long enough.
Nope.
Has 0 accolades. Matthew Stafford, career loser, has 1 Super Bowl.
Nigga just
has 1 fucking Super Bowl. He barely has a 500 record. That's not no star quarterback. Now, mind you, he might get a 2nd Super Bowl this year. He might win an MVP this year. But if you go and look at Matthew Stafford's career overall, the dude barely won more than he lost.
Yeah.
So why script that guy to win the Super Bowl? That doesn't make any sense. I'm tired of this nonsense, dude. A fucking script. There ain't no script.
Everything is scripted nowadays.
Yeah.
According to
y'all want this shit to be WWE so bad?
That's funny. Because that's actually scripted.
Yeah.
Pish posh. People be all right. It's only okay when they get what they want out of it.
Oh, 100%.
But who am I? I'm just a guy that podcasts. You know?
Yeah. That everybody tells you that you're wrong.
Exactly.
Well, actually, they tell me that I'm wrong.
And lash out at you.
But also, I am wrong most of the time. They didn't get that disclaimer.
They did.
Everything I say is jokes and lies.
Except when he say he don't get no bitches.
I said we're changing that this year, dude.
I was getting there.
You know? God damn.
I was getting there.
I get bitches this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get bitches.
I still don't get bitches, guys.
Don't let them lie to y'all.
Unfortunately for me.
Unfortunately.
All right. So now that we got past that,
Let's get into it.
let's get right into it. Oh, by the way, that is Lonnie. I'm Victor. Make sure you like, follow, share, and subscribe on all platforms. I'm not even
All
going to
of
list them.
No, we ain't listening today.
Yeah, just at least do it here, wherever you're seeing this. What? It could be YouTube. It could be fucking TikTok, Twitter.
They could just be listening.
Fucking Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, they could be listening on Spotify. Who knows? But wherever you see this,
Or hear this.
just drop a sub or a follow. That's all I ask.
Just one little thing.
I don't ask for much.
Just that simple.
You don't even have to leave the like. Like, that would be nice, but like, I'd rather have the sub or follow.
Subs, yeah. More important.
Yeah.
But our fan interactions are kind of up there too.
They.
Unless they trolling him.
I don't know if it's fan interactions or hater interactions, but we've been getting some good interactions lately.
I feel like if it's hater interaction, I feel like it's still good though.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly cool with it. I don't have a single problem with it. I'm just saying I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to label it.
Okay. I got
You know?
Yeah.
But may we all be like Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat announced his retirement from content creation this week, right? Shout out to him, by the way. Young legend in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whatever game it may be. But also, he made a name for himself. And now he's going into something that he's passionate about, which is fashion. He's completely changing his content and now creating in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to play this clip real quick, and then we can react to it. So the first one is him talking to his mother.
I know at times, usually I'm able to handle a lot of stuff by myself and find ways through it. But I just needed some advice on just pursuing life and goals that I have to, like, how to find the confidence and the real commitment to pursue them. Because usually at the times I've achieved so much and I've been able to knock down goals I always wanted to do, and my mindset in my head, it's just like a lot of self-doubt. I'm not even depressed. I'm not sad. It's just for some reason I'm having like a lot of self-doubt because it's out of fear of stepping back from what I'm primarily known for, which is content creation, and pursuing in another goal. One thing I wanted to ask you was, like, how do you at times get over self-doubt or voices in your head saying that it's over, or voices in your head saying you might not be able to do it?
Well, first things first, you cannot let your mental take over. Some people are strong, some people are weak. When the voices in your head start coming, it's pushing you either to give up or keep going.
That's the first part, right? Him talking to his mom on the beach and just asking, like, saying that he's unsure. He's unsure about moving out of what he's known for and going into something that's unknown. Because he has a lot of success in content creation. He has no success yet in the fashion world, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with trying something new. Everybody's got to try something.
Not at all.
But what do you think about that first clip?
I think, so like you said, like, he's well known for content creation, streaming, like all of that good stuff. And then going into a world that he probably don't have no knowledge about other than like buying and wearing this fashion stuff.
Yeah.
But like, as far as like being on the opposite side of creating your own stuff and producing it and selling it, I feel like if he's to take his fan base from streaming, content creation, and have a true fan base there, they're going to follow him wherever he go because they clearly want to see him succeed, especially like from day one. Yeah. Like, they want to see him from day one up until the last day he do whatever he do. So I feel like going into something new that you don't know about, like, there's going to be the self-doubt. There's going to be the timidness going into, like, am I going to succeed in this? Like, doing something new. That's just like, that's with anybody though.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to go for it, for real. Like, just like he did with content creation. Like, where he started somewhere and he went out on a limb with his own self.
Well, that was kind of what I was going to say is once you have success in one lane, it makes it way easier to try something new.
Yeah.
So, obviously, he put this video out of him announcing his retirement or him announcing taking a step back from content creation, right? He already took the first initial risk and succeeded doing it.
Right.
So now everything here forward, even though he might be scared to do it because it's out of his comfort zone, it's something he's never done before, he already knows what it is to succeed. He already knows that, hey, maybe if this shit doesn't work out, I can always come back to content creation.
Right.
Right?
He always got something to fall back on.
Another thing is, like you were talking about his audience, once you build an audience and once you actually build people who follow you and want to be like you and want to support everything you do, think of it like The Rock, right? Mm-hmm. The Rock has such a big following from wrestling, and then he grew it into his tequila brand,
endorsements with
his Under Armour endorsement that sells out every single time.
Yep.
All these movies, like when The Rock started acting, right? Nobody was really fucking with that shit, and he did Disney movies,
right? Tooth Fairy, like
right. To today, he's one of the biggest actors in the world. Once you have a fan base that is loyal to you, they'll follow you anywhere.
Yeah.
So shout out to Kai for doing his thing and pursuing his passions, but also like this apprehension he has behind it. I don't personally think he should have it because he's already got his following.
Mm-hmm. And that's just like with any random person. Let's just say somebody, because I know several people that are wanting to get into the fashion world, like wanting to create their own brand and shit like that. If you get somebody like a Kai Cenat or somebody bigger like who's big, Kanye, or somebody that wears your piece, like they're gonna be like, oh, this piece came from such and such. Like now your name is getting out there and you're going beyond what you thought that you would go because you have a celebrity that loves your pieces, love your work, and love the quality, like all the little shit. And now like you're elevating. So, you know, to Kai, like, do your shit, bro. Like
speaking to your Kanye point though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if people think that the shit that Kanye designs actually looks good or not, right? Because I've seen some pieces, or I've seen some stuff that he's done that's really dope, and then I've seen some stuff that I'm like,
I ain't fucking
it's not my style.
Yeah.
Right? It's not for me. Having said that, Kanye has such a cult following that he could put out a pair of plastic clear underwear and everybody would buy that shit and rock that shit with their dick out.
Dang.
You know why?
And that's crazy.
Because Kanye did it.
All right.
Right? Same thing when it goes to Kai. No matter what Kai puts out, oh, these kids are going to rock the fuck out of it. These kids love Kai. And for good reason, too. Like, he does his fucking thing.
Yeah.
And so, hey, if Kai drop a fucking jacket and that shit is everybody going to be wearing that shit.
Right.
Right? Because it's not about what it looks like. It's about that it came from Kai Cenat.
Right.
All right, so I'm going to play this other clip real quick.
And Kai, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Whenever you see this, oh shit, go ahead.
No, keep talking.
Whenever you see this, as long as your fashion is big man friendly, bro, I'm gonna tap in for sure.
People need to
100%.
self-reflect and
This is the actual
take a step back from the broad perspective of what their life has been. I believe that there is more to this world that is much greater than myself. The energy and passion to want to do more and create is within me. That is why I quit. I quit thinking in my head of the goals I want to achieve and not pursuing them because I'm primarily known for one thing and super scared to step out that box and try new things. I quit overthinking. I quit thing in my head about if the goals I pursue are going to work or not. I want to push limits to see how much I truly can create in life.
So, I mean, both clips are pretty much the same, right? Mm-hmm. And I didn't watch the whole announcement on YouTube. I didn't watch the whole YouTube video. I've only seen clips. I think he kind of said it himself there. Like, I quit overthinking shit in my head. I quit being scared because it's not the lane I come from, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing I've been saying on here episode after episode after episode, because I like to try to give people hope when I can, but I like to try to give the kids hope whenever I can too, right? Regardless of what you want to do in life, it doesn't matter. You can achieve any of it. And I know they tell you this when you're in elementary school, right? You can do anything you set your mind to.
Yep.
That statement is untrue. I'm gonna tell you why.
That's valid though.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why that statement is untrue. Because they missed a part of the statement. You can do anything you put your mind to if you're willing to put the work in. Mm-hmm. If you're willing to not let anything get in the way. If you're willing to let any and every negative comment go over the top of your head, in one ear, out the other.
Yep.
If you can do that, you can achieve anything you want to in life.
Yeah. It's because, for instance, we talk about it all the time. Like, this shit right here would not be a thing if we didn't put the work in. Sacrifices that we put in, like time that we put into it. Me personally, I do photography outside of this, like the risk, the sacrifices, the time that I take pouring into that, the time we take pouring into this shit, like you can't elevate and go nowhere unless you do the work for it. Yeah. It's not just given to you. Like you can't just wake up one day and be like, oh, I want a podcast. I want to take pictures. I want to do music. I want to make my own clothing brand. Like you can't do that shit without putting the work into it.
Okay, so I was going to respond. You can wake up one day
and
decide this is what I want to do with my life.
But you can't do it unless you put that work in.
Yes, that 100%. That was the only thing that I was going to correct is you can wake up one day and say, I want to do whatever it is that you want to do, right? But if you just say that and do nothing about it, right, it's never going to happen.
Right.
Now, if you're willing to grind, if you're willing to have an unbreakable will to the point like, I'm going to do this shit until, I might go broke doing it. But guess what? I'm going to fucking do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do it till it kill me, right?
Yeah.
You can get there. Mm-hmm. There's nothing that's unachievable. There's people in this world who came from absolutely nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean homelessness. Mm-hmm. Broke, living on the street, and made a success story out of their life.
Yep.
But the difference is some people talk about shit, idealize shit, and don't show up, right? And then there's other people who do. It's not that entailed of a process. If you show up every day and give 100% effort, just showing up every day is not enough.
Yeah.
But if you're there, you're giving the effort, and you're willing to go above and beyond what other people aren't willing to do. I mean, shit. For example, you know how much I love sports. I love sports more than anything in this world. Look at Fernando Mendoza. Mm-hmm. Indiana quarterback who's about to win a national championship next week, right? I think he was a 2-star athlete coming out of high school. He had 0 scholarship offers. He went and put the work in, put the reps in. It didn't matter. It was a tireless fucking attempt. It didn't matter how fucking tired he was. It didn't matter who told him he couldn't do it. He was going to do that shit. Shit, look at shit like Tom Brady, bro. 7th round pick. They said he had a 0% chance to be anything in the league. Greatest quarterback of all time. Now, if you just equate anything in life to that, though, you'll understand that the only thing that matters is effort.
Right.
So to the Kai shit, he's trying a new thing. He's gonna succeed.
Yeah.
One, because he already has the following, but two, because once you learn the keys to success, it's very easy to have success in whatever you do. Once you realize what makes somebody successful, you can apply that to anything.
Right.
It's as simple as that. Now, I wanted to talk about how so far he's doing the whole fashion thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he started a new YouTube channel, right? To document everything that he's doing in
His journey, yeah.
in fashion, in the journey, right? Very Virgil-esque. That's something that Virgil Abloh did with the books that he had, with the keeping every sketch and everything he did and documenting everything. Do you think that had a big impact on what Kai's trying to do, per se?
What Virgil did?
Yes.
It's possible. I mean, everybody gets their
Inspiration
from somewhere.
Yeah.
Like it comes from whether it's a person, a thing, or whatever. Like with us, ours came from work, and just like the aftermath of what we do for work, us podcasting came from us like wanting to talk about the shit that others are scared to talk about. Also, like we just had a lot of shit to get up off our chest.
Oh, I had a lot of shit to get up off my chest when this shit started.
Yeah, so it's like
Oh,
it was
boy,
one of
did
those
I have a
things
lot.
where it was like our inspiration came from us always wanting to talk shit, always having shit to say, and us telling stories and talking about shit that other people on the internet and in real life are just scared to talk about, and we just don't care because it's unfiltered. But this is our platform. This is something that we wanted to allow people to see, like, this is us, and we hope that you can relate. Like, we hope that we're saying it for you
Because you won't.
because you're too pussy to say it. You know?
That's a way to put that. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Right.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I just wouldn't have worded it that way.
I mean, but that's real life though. Like, you know, your inspiration comes from somewhere. So I do wholeheartedly believe he potentially got his inspiration from Virgil or somewhere.
Yeah.
And Kai has been, I can tell Kai's been big on fashion since he first started.
I mean, he's also from New York City. And,
Right.
And what I say about New York City is,
That's one of the staples of fashion.
well, not only that, but you kind of grow up in fashion in
Yeah.
New York City. You know, it's one of the fashion capitals of the world.
That's just like, so New York City,
If you
LA,
grew up in Paris,
yeah, New York City, Paris, like LA, Miami, Atlanta,
Milan,
like a lot of these places are known for fashion, known for content creation, known for just lifestyle shit. And with lifestyle shit comes with fashion. So I can understand where that inspiration may have come from. So wholeheartedly, I do say, depending on if it was Virgil or just how he grew up, where he grew up, like that could be one of the biggest factors in why he wants to pursue this avenue of new content, I guess you would say. Because realistically, being that he's documenting his journey and everything is going to be content for him.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, like I applaud him on that. You know, I'm gonna support him regardless.
Well, so here's the thing that I don't know that I can say a bunch of people don't understand anymore, because I feel like everybody should understand this at this point. Everything is content.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is content. And if you're going through a breakup, content.
Yep.
Trust me.
You're right.
If you beefing with somebody,
Content.
content. If if you're having a kid, content.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you do in life, content now.
Yeah.
That's just the world we're in. All right, moving on. The next thing that I wanted to bring up. Brazilian soccer star Hulk has married his ex-wife's niece, making his 3 children and new wife first cousins. Reactions.
First cousins is crazy. I think anybody in the family is crazy. It's incest, first and foremost.
Well, it's not, because it's his wife's niece.
You still consider that family. If I marry into somebody's family, I'm considering them now family. I'm not looking at them a certain way. I'm not thinking about them a certain way. I don't care how good you look. I don't care what you look like.
I don't know how many people agree with you on that.
And that's fine.
Because it's mad motherfuckers who's fucking their girl sister.
They're white.
No.
Everybody I have not heard of a black person. Who?
I seen a video the other day of this black woman catching her black husband with her sister in a hotel room.
I mean, I can understand that. But what I'm saying, I can understand that. But like, you don't find many cases like that.
I don't think this is common across the world. I don't think this is
not.
A common occurrence. No. This is not a common occurrence
but like,
at all.
I just feel like that's weird.
I'm not saying it's not weird.
Because I don't care. Okay, obviously, boom. I pick my girl for who she is, what she look like, how she act, like all of that. I don't care if I meet your family, you got sisters, cousins, whatever, nieces, and they look like the next American Top Model. I don't give a fuck. I'm not looking at you a certain way because you look whatever you look like. That's not going to make me be like, oh, damn, like, I got to beat that down. I'm not looking at you that way.
Well, then you special. And I'm not saying that I would, but what I'm saying is, I know it's somebody in our friend group. For facts, I know somebody in our friend group that would do some bullshit like that.
Oh, 100%.
I know 1,000% across the board. I've known this motherfucker for years.
Oh, 100%.
And I know for facts he would do some shit like that.
1,000%.
I know people in my personal life that be fucking twin sisters, be fucking sisters and shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right? So we're not going to act like this doesn't happen.
No, it happens
and
for sure.
And a lot of motherfuckers act like fucking sisters is a stat.
1,000%.
A lot of motherfuckers be thinking that fucking a mother-daughter combo is a stat.
That is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I used to think that was like, yeah. I can't lie.
Hey, listen. This is all I'm gonna say about because he has already had a child with this woman,
mm-hmm.
right? I think they had a child prior to them getting married. That's some hell of a revenge.
It is.
Now, I don't know what happened in his last marriage, right? But let's say your woman cheat on you,
mm-hmm.
and then you go get her niece pregnant. That's some hella petty revenge shit.
That's the get back of the century. That's the get back of the century.
It's some get back.
That's some crazy ass
right?
get back. Yeah.
So, you know,
you definitely got that one. You won up for sure.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the repercussions, I don't know. You definitely gonna get looked at differently, 1,000%. Now, do you care or not? I don't know. But like me personally, I couldn't do no shit like that. Can't even hold you.
See, so I would love to say that, right? And in normal circumstances, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Mm.
But boy, am I a petty motherfucker.
Very.
And if I had to get some get back,
I don't think that could be the get back.
And that option was on the table.
I don't think so.
It might just happen.
I don't think that's the get back.
I definitely think that something's wrong with that whole dynamic.
It is for sure.
But I can't say he's wrong.
People handle shit differently.
It takes.
So I can't say that he wrong either.
But also, it takes two to tango, right?
It do.
Like why we not talking about the niece in this situation?
Yeah. Yeah. Because right is right, is wrong is wrong.
And I've seen plenty women in the situation who get jealous of Maybe it might be their sister. Maybe it might be their cousin or whatever. It might just be their best friend.
Best friends for sure.
I've definitely seen it in friendships, right?
Best friends for sure.
Sometimes, I don't know why women do this, but sometimes they see a man in a relationship and they're like, I want that.
Or they'll hit that. They may not say it to you, but they'll hit one of the, he'll look better with me, or whatever. You know.
I've never in my life wanted a girl because she was in a relationship.
No.
And I don't understand why some women think that way. I want him because he's in a relationship. Why does that make sense to you? Now, have I ever wanted a woman that is in a relationship? Yes. But I didn't.
Not because she is.
I didn't want her because she was in a relationship.
Nah.
I wanted her because she looked good.
Because like, what about when she's single? You're not gonna want her when she's single. Like, what's this?
But that's what we deal with a lot of times. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of guys will attest to this. It's a lot easier to get a bitch when you have a girlfriend.
Yes. Because it's like, as soon as you, male or female, as soon as you pop out and post somebody or whatever,
flooded.
Then people want to be like, oh, I wanted you, or damn, not you in a relationship now, blah, 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 whoop de whoop. Like,
I want to say for facts, right? I've had somebody hit me up since I've been in a relationship and say, I would be better for you. Or you know that you could do better and it would be me. I've definitely, for facts, had somebody hit me up and say that since I've been in a relationship.
People saying wild shit like that, like, it blows me because where was this energy when I was single? Where was this energy when I may have tried to talk to you or whatever? Like, that energy was not there then. So I don't understand why you coming out the woodworks now whenever I'm happy.
And also, what I'll also say is, don't get mad when I get in a relationship. Don't get jealous when I get in a relationship, because for a lot of other people, right? Mm-hmm. I understand that logic. Maybe they were, hard to talk to, or maybe I was outside.
Yeah.
I was the definition of outside. There wasn't a night that I wasn't outside when I was single. So you had 1,000,001 chances. Don't hit me when I'm in a relationship.
Right.
Don't ever fix your mouth to hit me when I'm in a relationship. After I was outside for 582 nights consecutively. Having said that this isn't what's next, but I'm just going to transition to it anyway. Mm-hmm. Because I thought of this earlier this week. Me and you are two completely different people.
Right.
Me and you live two completely, like, yin and yang opposite lives, right?
Right.
You're always in a relationship. Mm-hmm. I'm never in a relationship.
Right.
Once a relationship ends for you, it doesn't take you long to find the next one. For me,
depends. For
me, when I end a relationship, I'm single for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years.
Sure.
like it'd be a long ass time.
Right.
I'll be outside. I'll be fucking around. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not about to be a virgin. I'm not about to be celibate. That's just stupid. That's just dumb. But it takes me a long time to be able to be like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I need to personally ask you this question. What is it that makes you want to be in a relationship? Like, what is it that, like, if I'm not with this girl, I'm gonna go find another girl to be like, what is that? So because I don't understand it. That's why I'm asking.
The comfort behind it. Okay, so I'll say this. I used to not be able to be alone.
Okay.
But I've been alone in a sense where I've had time in between me being in a relationship and then, like, going to the next one. I've had time where I was just by myself getting my shit together, like, mentally, like, being cool again. And I think it's more so just the comfort of having a person, like your person again, like somebody that genuinely, truly understands you, wants to be there with you, and knows you like the back of your hand.
So do you think it's better to be a serial dater, like always have to be in a relationship, always dating, or to be a bachelor, I guess, is a way to put it?
I think it depends on who you are. So I'll say both, just because like
depends on
it depends on who you are as a person and how you react and take things in. So the bachelor part, like if you cool with being alone, like not necessarily like bouncing person to person, but like if you have maybe like one or two, maybe three, like that you just keep in rotation, I guess. Like that's cool. And then if you just a serial dater and like you just need somebody to comfort you and that's just like your fallback, just having somebody there in your corner with you, like that's a thing too. Like I said, it depends on how you really are as a person when it comes to relationships and having people around you and like that companionship with another person.
I honestly, like so honestly, prefer being single.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to preface that by saying when I'm in a relationship, I enjoy being in a relationship. But when it comes down to it, if I wasn't in a relationship, I would be content.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't find very much reason to continuously be in a relationship unless it's the right circumstances, unless it's worth it for that to be happening, right?
Right.
But the bachelor lifestyle, to me personally, it's so much better.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have anybody to answer to. You can do whatever the fuck you want, whenever the fuck you want. You still are fucking. Like, come on now.
Essentially, yeah.
Like, I don't know a grown man who's not fucking. Whether they're in a relationship or not. I don't know a single grown man that's not fucking. That's not true. I feel like I know somebody that just don't get no bitches.
They still not fucking though.
That's what I'm saying. They don't get no bitches. Like
Yeah.
they I definitely know somebody like that.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure you do.
But it's me. I'm that guy. It's me.
Please.
But yeah, nah, I don't see the point in always being in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you're gonna be in a relationship, it should have to be, because to me, right, you have to give something up to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Whether that be your freedom, whether that be your happiness in some cases, whether that be just having options, right? You're giving something up to be in that relationship. So I feel like if you're going to give something up, it has to be worth it to give it up.
Oh, 100%.
You know? And so that's why, like, if I get out of a relationship, I'm probably still going to want to be with my ex, right? Like whoever that last person was.
Because you have that feeling inside of you. Like you've known this person for however long. And y'all created bond and whatnot. And so, like, of course, you're going to have that feeling like, I still want to be with my ex.
Well, also, what I'll say is, right, if I'm in a relationship with whoever, right, I gave something up for you. Mm-hmm. I gave something up to be in this relationship, right? And so now when this relationship ends, yes, I'm going to want it back because I gave up all my bitches for you. I'm negative bitches now because of you.
Please.
Yeah, I want to be back with you.
I hate you.
Clearly, I thought enough of you that, you know, I was willing to make a sacrifice. Yeah. And I feel like regardless, no matter what, to get in a relationship, you have to make sacrifices. It could be the best relationship in the world. You still made sacrifices to be in it. You still made decisions that was giving something up to have it. Right. I think across the board, that's probably true. Now, anybody can agree or disagree with that, but that's just my personal stance on it.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I think you said it goes by person, whether it's better or not.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to play another video for us to react to.
Okay.
And then after we react to this video, I'll have my what would you do for the week.
Okay.
Guys, I know it's late in the episode. I know I haven't done my what would you do yet. I was waiting specifically for this to do it. Here we go.
Record this.
Wait, so
why
are you
I'm gonna record this because I'm gonna record it so people can hear how crazy you sound.
I'm trying to figure out why do I sound crazy? How?
Cause you sound crazy.
How though?
And I'm gonna keep the camera in your face like you had the camera in my face earlier.
I put the camera in your face because you was doing stupid stuff.
And I put the camera in your face because you come
and
here. You just leave it alone.
pulled
The girl,
camera out.
listen.
I pulled the
I put
camera
the
out
girl
because-
out. The girl left.
You didn't
It's
put
over.
her out. I put her out.
I put her out.
I put her out.
If it wasn't for me saying she had to go, she wouldn't have left.
And that's the problem right there, because when I told her to leave,
Man.
that's what it should have been. I'm trying to figure
For
out
what?
why she was sitting here over talking me, attempting to over talk
Because
me.
you're not the
telling me
only
I don't
person that got
matter in my
something to say.
house.
I didn't agree with that part.
Okay,
Nah,
so
I ain't
why
gonna
didn't you
say I
say
agree with that
anything?
part.
You didn't check her?
I did check her.
What did you say?
What you mean?
You didn't check her.
Yes, I did.
I was going back and forth with both of y'all.
Because you come
And
in
then
here
you told me to
yelling,
leave.
man. You came in here yelling
Then you told me
to
to
the top
leave.
of your lungs. Because I
So
said because I didn't want you to
you
get
let
it.
another
Listen,
woman in our
look,
house.
because you
Then
already
you
got
put her before
Man,
me.
look, see, that's the thing.
Then
You'll never
you
want nobody to get a
disrespected
word
me.
out. You don't never. You
It
talk
ain't
too
nothing
much.
for
I
you to
tell you
say.
that every day.
I
You
asked
talk
you
too
what
much.
was going on. You didn't have nothing to
Man.
say. Now you want to pull the camera out. Now you doing all this.
Yeah, so they can see. So they can see how you
So who can
act.
see what?
So they can see how you
Ain't nobody
act.
gonna say I'm wrong. If
Man.
anything, they gonna say I should have really put hands on you for what you did.
Man, and when it went how
And,
they
and,
wanted
and
to
I
go.
don't fight men.
And I ain't
don't
trying to
fight
do that.
men.
And
I don't
ain't
fight
trying to
men.
do
So
that.
at the
Yeah,
end of
you
the day,
shouldn't.
no, they didn't say you put hands on me. They said I should have put hands on you.
No, they shouldn't. They weren't gonna say that.
First of all, I'm confused because when she popped up over here the day before yesterday, you literally
I
was
would.
telling this girl, respect my woman. This is her
I
house.
did.
So today, where was all that energy?
Because you don't just come in here yelling at nobody, put no camera in nobody's face.
Because like I said, it
You
was
didn't
a
even-
car.
you
it was
didn't even
car
give us
that
a
I wasn't
chance to
familiar
explain
with.
what was
It a
going
car
on.
that- it's a car I'm not familiar with. Then I walk in and his shoes
I'm
lie.
gonna stop it right there. What are you doing if you pull up to your house and you see a car you're not familiar with in the driveway?
I'm instantly pulling pipe out.
Hey, yo.
Rephrase that.
I'm instantly pulling my shit out.
Hey, yo.
Can you say it any other way?
I'm instantly pulling my gun out.
Okay, that's way better. Anyway, I'm gonna restart this.
Up on the floor in front of
You
my
didn't even give
Then
us a
I walk
chance to
in.
explain
Then
what was
I
going
walk
on,
in. Then I
Crystal.
walk in and
See, that's
she's holding my
crazy.
dog with
And
sitting on my
again,
couch.
and again.
And it's the same girl that came to my house causing issues. And I'm not supposed to feel no type of
Okay,
way.
you act like she wanted. Nala ran up on her,
I don't
got in
care.
her lap. I don't.
You
That's
know how
blame
stupid
her.
she sounds about the dog ran up on somebody. First
did.
of all, you didn't talk to me about her being in our house.
I called the phone. You ain't answer.
Okay, so because I don't answer, that means have her
You
come
get
in the
out
house.
my face. You blocking the game. They
I
kicked
don't
me
care
for
about so this
inactivity.
is what you care about right now.
Yeah, I wanted to play my game.
Your whole relationship is like literally on the verge of being over. That's
Man,
what
our
you care
relationship
about.
not over. No person that I ain't seen in
very
7,
much
8
so.
years.
What do you mean?
How?
You don't
You
respect
sound
me.
crazy.
You don't respect nothing that we got going
How?
on. This is our home. This is where we lay our heads at.
How?
Our kids.
You
stay
you
here.
act like I didn't
I
call
didn't
you.
hear that part
I
before.
don't. I'm on set working.
And
And if you don't hear from me, you don't make
so
no
I'm
decision
supposed
to bring
wait,
no woman
wait.
into
Okay,
this
okay.
house.
So listen. So I'm
Then you
supposed
talking to her behind my back.
man. So I'm supposed
Then
to.
you're talking to her behind my back.
Damn. See what I'm saying? I can't even get a word out.
It's nothing for you to say.
So I'm supposed to sit in the heat and wait for you to call me back.
Who cares? Go in the house.
We was in the house.
That's not. You know what? I can't do it. I can't do this.
You can't,
It's not
man.
clicking in
Yeah.
your head.
What's
You
what?
don't
Okay.
understand
So what?
respect is.
Man.
You don't understand what respect is. Boundaries in relationships.
tripping.
As my man,
You
ain't nowhere
tripping.
in the way you supposed to feel like. Ain't nowhere in the way you supposed to feel like it's okay for you to have a woman at my house without me knowing
Man,
about
you act like
what's
this is
going
a
on.
random woman.
She is random.
How
What do
to
mean?
you?
I never knew who this woman was till she popped up on
Man, I
my
knew
porch.
this girl.
She
I knew
literally
this girl
stalked us.
almost
She
10
stalked us.
years before I even
I
met
don't care
you.
about none of that. You
I ain't
know
gonna
what?
hold you. Them
got
niggas
it.
from
Go to
Detroit.
her. You
Them
got
niggas
it.
from
So it turned into.
All right. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you take this away. This is your special piece
So
right here.
I'm gonna say this. He feel like he in the right, and for once, I'm gonna speak right. He is wrong for bringing another woman in their house
Okay.
that she doesn't know,
Uh-huh.
where they lay their heads,
Okay.
where they have their kids lay their heads,
Okay.
and she don't know the intentions behind this woman. And if she has no knowledge, I don't know if they married or not, but like if they in a relationship, engaged, married, whatever, I feel like you should have knowledge of like who your partner's friends and whoever is, like who they kick it with and shit like that. Cause like obviously like if I get married or whatever,
Yeah.
my woman gonna know who my friends are because they gonna come to the
I
house.
don't know.
Like,
You ain't introduce us.
they gonna come to the house and shit like so they gonna know like who the fuck like my people's is for real.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I was laughing at a lot of the shit that he was saying, but that's just a petty motherfucker in me. But like him saying like, I called, you ain't answer, and you still let this woman in your house, that is disrespectful. I can't even lie.
All right, I'm gonna start with, you said you should know who their friends are, whatever. I don't know if I agree with that, because I'm not gonna be able to introduce you to every single one of my friends, especially if it's somebody that I haven't seen in years. Which he said, like, I ain't talked to, I ain't seen this person in years, right? It's just not possible. But what I do think is you should at least know everybody who comes into our home.
Exactly.
Right? Having said that, she said something about some random girl, and he said
like,
random to you.
She ain't random to me. She random to you. Like
That's kind of crazy.
That's crazy and petty.
That's a bar though.
And I'm gonna say, like, I do agree with you. Like, you can't say like who every person is your friend.
Yeah.
Because like if I don't talk to somebody for 6 years, low key I can't really consider them still my friend. I can consider them like somebody that I know, somebody that's in my acquaintance.
Okay, for instance though, Jada, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which the audience knows is one of my female best friends.
Right.
She don't live around here.
She don't.
So like I can't introduce anybody to her.
Yeah.
Because
But having knowledge of a person
yeah,
is something that can get you a step in the door. Like if I got knowledge of somebody that they stay out of state, like you said, Jada stay out of state, we don't see her.
no.
So like, and like if she is to happen to come into town one time and we see her, it's like, oh, okay, Jada here. Like, boom. Now it's like, this person's in town. I'm gonna go kick it with this person, or they gonna come kick it with me, whatever. Like, I feel like you having at least some verbal knowledge of, yo, this is my friend. They came into town. We ain't spoke or hung out, whatever. Dude, that's a different thing.
I also don't think that should be an issue though. Man or woman, right? Let's say your girl got a friend that's a guy from out of town that's in town, right? I don't think it should be an issue if they go have dinner or fucking hang out or whatever the case may be.
But the principle behind it for me is, if you don't talk to this person, not even necessarily on a consistent basis, because I have a best friend, a female best friend of like 13 years, that we don't talk on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
But like we talk, I'd say maybe at least every 2 months, just checking in with each other, whatever, updating each other on life. And if I don't talk to you after a year, I'm not going to really consider you a friend.
I don't think that's true.
I'm not really
I got homeboys like that, for instance, right? You know that I don't really fuck with like too much of like the shit that I grew up doing, right? I still got homeboys who live that lifestyle and do that type of shit. And if one of them hit me up, I'm still gonna speak to him because that's my man's. I grew up with him, right? I spent years upon years with this person every single day.
But I feel like with opposite sex is different though.
Yeah, I guess I can see that a little bit because
if we talking opposite sex, that's different. But same sex,
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because I'm gonna tell you why I don't agree with that. Right? I have a friend, a very close friend. I wouldn't even say, like, I have to say my best friend. We don't talk often due to their partner not liking me and or me not liking some things that have happened, right? I'm not saying that I'm never going to... I speak to that person when I can speak to them, right? But for instance, I had called them the other day. We had talked, right? And I know that there's me and this person's significant other don't like each other. And I don't even have nothing to do with I want his bitch or whatever. Like that's the homeboy for real. Like that's my guy. But it has to do with, you can't treat my best friend like shit and expect me to still rock with you and expect me to still not say no shit and be cordial, and like that would make me a shitty best friend.
Right.
Now that don't mean I'm gonna get involved in her business, but that doesn't mean I have to like this person. Right? Same thing with you. If you were with a girl that treated you like shit, that fucked you over, that fucking did this, that, and the third, I don't have to like that bitch. I don't have to speak to her.
100%.
Right? Now, if you choose to still be in a relationship with that person, I'm not going to say shit to you about it.
Yeah.
Now, behind closed doors, I'm going to be like, hey, Lonnie, what the fuck you doing, man? Like, why are you letting her treat you like that?
Right.
Right? But at the end of the day, I'm not going to say, hey, bro, stop. You got to stop being with that bitch. That's not my place to do that.
Right.
Right? I might give you some advice and be like, hey, man, like you could do better. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to impose that on you. Mm-hmm. So I could just simply not fuck with that person. And just be like, whenever I say like, fuck that bitch. Right. Every time I say whatever, I ain't speaking to her. Why would I speak to her? Right? Just because I don't like that person doesn't mean that you have to do shit about it. Mm-hmm. But that may drive some distance in between our relationship because you're obviously with them. Yep. And you don't want to make them feel away because me and you are always talking shit about them. Or me and you know. And then another thing is, and I think people need to be just more realistic about this. But like, if me and you are friends and you have a significant other, I'm always going to take your side. Mm-hmm. Why would I not take my friend's side? Yeah. That's stupid. Now, if they do some fucked up shit, I may be like, hey, bro, like,
yeah, you gonna check me.
That was fucked up. But at the end of the day, I'm not taking your side. I'm still gonna take your side publicly and privately. But I'm also gonna be like, hey man, like that was kind of dumb. Like, why? And then you tell me, okay, I get it. You know. But still, at the end of the day, whether it's a male or female, that's still my friend. Yeah. I owe this other person nothing.
Right.
But we might not speak for a year because your significant other and me we don't like each other. Yeah. So I don't think we need to be speaking every day for, it to be like, oh, if you come in town, we gonna hang out. Yeah. I've also got hella homeboys that like, we might not speak ever, but they might hit me up and be like, hey, you trying to go get a drink? Yeah, I'm gonna come get a drink. Like we can catch up and shit. I also realize, like, sometimes your life, at a certain point in life, your life stops revolving around your friends and starts revolving around what's at home. Yep. But we reacted to this woman flipping out. By the way, I 100% think she was right, and I 100% think she did the correct thing. And just expressing her emotions and leaving it at that. I'm glad that she said, these people would tell me to put hands on you, but I don't fight men. Because as a woman, I don't think any woman should fight men.
No, at all.
And I don't think men should fight women either. Let me make that very clear. Despite any clip that you may have seen. Having said that, if one fights the other either way, it's going to be a fight. That's why they call it that. Yeah. But that brings me to my what would you do of the week. Internet, Lonnie, what would you do if your girl had another man that you don't know in the house? And answer it more sophisticatedly than I'm going to have my gun. Like, actually give me like a what's going on.
Play by play?
Yes.
Ooh, another man in the house that I don't know of. What are these people doing?
You pull up, you see a unrecognized car in the house. Mm-hmm. You walk in the door, you and your girl, your girl and another man sitting on the couch. You don't know this man. Mm. But also, tell me what's happening in the moment and then tell me the fallout. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, obviously this dude getting up out the house one way or another.
Oh, 100%.
Right? So tell me the fallout between you and your girl, too.
So, instantly, I'm going to see when this man walk in my house. Because I put cameras on my house.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to see this. And regardless of what I'm doing, unless, like, I'm out of town or out the country or something, like, I'm going to immediately, like, rush home because I don't know who this man is. Mm-hmm. So, I pull up to the house and immediately, like, I'm not bum rushing in the house. I'm casually just walking in the house. Like, and I'm trying to figure out who the fuck dude is. Like, I don't feel like there's really an explanation behind who this is and why he here, because this should have been ran by me before anything.
What if she tried to call your phone and you didn't answer?
That's bullshit. I'm always answer.
I was just going by the video.
No, for sure. I'm always answering though. But like in the case that I don't answer, shoot me a text. Leave a voicemail. Like these things are current in life.
Wait, let me ask this question though. If your girl call you and you don't answer and she hits you like, hey, my so-and-so is here, I'ma just let them in the house. Is it still an issue?
No, because you let me know.
So-and-so here and we just gonna be chilling in the house.
If that's the case, then I'm
for me. It's a fucking issue for me.
It's a yes and no. It's an issue. Yes, because I don't know who this is. Like if I don't have a prior knowledge of who this person is, like so, like yeah, like it's an issue. But like no, because you did let me know. Like it's not just some random ass man sitting on the couch. I don't think he holding you hostage or something. You know what I'm saying? So like yes, it'll be an issue because one, I don't know who this person is. You never spoke this person up, and like granted, like if this is a friend from like high school, college, like whatever, we'll do. Like I'm a little more understanding. I'm a little at ease, but like we should have had a prior conversation about who this person is. At least some verbal knowledge of I do got a friend named whatever, and we talk time to time.
You a lot nicer dude than me. Cause
I'm working on it.
So for instance, right? Let's just say I pull up to my house. It's a random car there, right? All right, cool. I know your first like thought is like grab my gun, right? I ain't even doing that because if it's a random car here, there's nobody in it. I'm already assuming whoever is at my house was welcomed in my house, right? Now, you said something about being held hostage, whatever, right? If I walk in and everything's calm, that's not even a thought on my mind. My first thought is, how dare this bitch bring somebody into my fucking house? Because why the fuck do you have the audacity to have some random motherfucker sitting on my couch, right?
Yeah.
But, like we talked about last week, I ain't even going to spaz on him.
Yeah.
I ain't even going to trip. I'll be like, hey, get the fuck out of my house.
Right.
But the aftermath, oh no, we're not in a relationship after that. Not only are we not in a relationship after that, but every single girl that you were insecure about, every single girl that you had a problem with me talking to, every single girl that you didn't like me liking their Instagram posts, I'm fucking all of them. I'm laying dick, all right?
I'm laying dick is crazy. That's funny.
For the next 22 days, I'm laying dick.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I'm about to resub my order of Blue Chews because I'm going to need them hoes.
I'm screaming.
I don't give a fuck what happened in the house. I don't feel like people should have that amount of disrespect for their partner.
Yeah.
To where they're willing to do something like that. Now, even if you send me a text, I'm still not fucking with it.
I think it is a level of respect when it
don't
comes to
bring
your partner.
somebody into my house that I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is a level of respect when it comes to having a significant other and y'all do live together, relationship, engaged, married, whatever. It's a level of respect when it comes to, especially if y'all got kids too. Like, if you don't know the person, you gotta let that shit be known. Y'all gotta have prior conversations. Y'all gotta know who's coming in and out. Whether one person knows or both person knows, like both of y'all have to be okay with said people coming into your home.
Now, if it's somebody I know, by all means.
Yeah, 100%.
If I'm home and you want to bring somebody that I don't know,
that's different.
By all means. But don't not let me be home and make the decision to bring some random motherfucker that I've never met. Nah, because now we got issues. And we don't have small issues either. We got a lot of fucking issues now.
Because where's the disconnect? Why couldn't you communicate this?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of stuff that factors into that. And I think I mean, I'm sure we'll hear about it in the comments or whatnot, but like of people playing both sides. But it's just a level of respect, in my opinion, that goes with that kind of stuff.
And guys, like I said before, I don't want just the generic, oh, I'm gonna knock his shit back. Oh, I got my Glock, whatever. Like, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
We get that response every week. Honestly, give me an in-depth take on the emotions you're going through, how you feeling about shit, how you're actually gonna handle shit. Because everybody could say, oh, my gun, right? My gun, my gun, my gun. 98% of people ain't doing shit with that gun.
Yeah.
98% of people ain't doing shit with that gun. It's a good 2% that's capable of doing something.
Right.
You know? Okay, what would you do? All right. This one's going to get me killed. But it's the last topic I have. I've noticed this in my personal life. I don't know if you've ever noticed this. Why do women all have the same trauma? And by when I say that, I mean women in our generation.
Mm-hmm.
They've all either had their house broken into, they've all had a stalker, they've all fucking been in an abusive relationship where they got their ass beat. But every single woman I've ever dated has had the same trauma. And I'm just not understanding. Is it me? Is it the women I attract? Or is it just this generation that all the women but they all have the same trauma, or they think that that's going to get them somewhere?
I think it could potentially be the women that you attract.
Okay. That's a fair statement.
Yeah. But I will say there is a lot of women out here that have those same issues, along with absent father issues. And
okay, but let me just ask this. I'm gonna sound like a fucking asshole here, but I don't really give a fuck because everybody thinks I'm an asshole anyway. Do you think you telling me this stuff is gonna make me feel bad for you?
No.
No, I'm saying as a woman. Do you think that women think that that's what they're gonna get out of it?
Yes, because women, like we say time and time again, women are emotional. So I do feel like some women try to get empathy out of it, but some women could just genuinely be like telling you their life story or telling you like what they've dealt with in life. You may not give a fuck, you may. I don't know. But some women, it's like a 50-50. Some women care to tell you because like they're just trying to be vulnerable and open up. Some women just want empathy and want attention out of it because they haven't got attention elsewhere.
So here's my whole thing, right? If you tell me that you was in an abusive relationship, it kind of makes me think that you're dumb. I'm going to tell you why, right? If you were in an abusive relationship, and we talked about this weeks ago, right? And you decided not to leave and you decided to put up with it. That's all well and good. Why are you telling me about this shit for?
Right.
Why did you stay? That's my first question.
So also some women do say it for the simple fact of they're giving you knowledge because some women still have that trauma. Some women still have those triggers, and something you may say or do may trigger them to feel like
don't hold me to a standard of relationship that you've been in the past.
Right, no, and I get that, but like
I'm going to be quite honest with you, right? And just for me, I can only speak for me. In my relationships, any relationship that I had in the past don't got shit to do with this new relationship. So nothing you can do is going to have me feeling a way because something happened to me in the past. Now, if you did some shit that makes me think that you cheat on me, you do this, you do that, all right, cool. Now I'm going to start putting that on you. But I'm not going to blame you for something that some other bitch did, right? If this girl sucked 122 dicks while we were together, I'm not going to put you as a dick sucker. You didn't do that. She sucked the dicks. You didn't suck the dicks. Right? So, if you, and I'm talking to women in this situation, if you got cheated on a lot in the past, don't just equate that to, oh, this guy cheated on me, so this next guy gonna cheat on me. Mm-hmm. That's not fair. And I'm done dealing with other people's traumas. Hey, guess what? If that shit happened to you in the past, that's in the past. Yeah. We in this new shit now. Either you're gonna accept being in something new, or you're gonna keep dwelling on the past. But that's why I think it's so important to deal with your trauma, deal with the shit that you were going through, and get over it before you get into another relationship. That's why I don't think serial dating is healthy. Mm-hmm. Because if I don't get past what happened over here, how in the fuck am I going to make this new thing work?
Right.
Right? So, like I said, I'm just going to start with the I was in an abusive relationship. Cool. And the only thing I can say to that is cool because you decided to stay. Right. You decided to be in that abusive relationship. Right? What the fuck do you want me to say that?
Nothing you really can say.
Let me pose this question. To men and women that have had stalkers, right? If you had a stalker, what do you think you contributed there?
To them stalking you?
Yes. Oof. You contributed something.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Now, I get that some people mentally are just broken and they're going to do things like stalk or whatever the fuck, right? But if there's no history of that, and then it only happened with this person and you, what the fuck did you do to make them do that?
Right.
What the fuck did you do to that person to give them that much of an attachment issue that they still had to be attached to you after the fact?
Some people, either one, just don't know how to let go, or the person that you're with just, they gave you a lot and you're not used to having that. So now you feel like you're not either going to get it from nowhere else or you don't want it from nobody else.
I just feel like sometimes we got to do a little bit of self-reflection when it comes to this traumatic shit that happens to us, right? Mm-hmm. Because I get that it's everybody's first instinct to feel bad for themselves. Oh, I went through this. I wasn't supposed to go through this. I feel bad for myself. But honestly, it should really be your first instinct to be like, okay, I went through this. It fucking sucked. How do I never go through this again? What did I do to contribute to this? Now, I'm not saying to cause it because it necessarily wasn't you who caused it. Mm-hmm. I'm not victim blaming here. But what I'm saying is, how do I not end up doing the same thing over and over and over again? Because I've met girls that say that they had 5 boyfriends that stalked them. Mm-hmm. How? Patterns like that just don't happen. Right? Not everybody you meet is a stalker. What did you do to this person?
Right.
What did you put them through? If you've been in 7 abusive relationships,
maybe you're the one that's.
What is wrong with your attitude, first and foremost? Your attitude in your mouth got to be going crazy.
Something.
Because ain't no way you're just with all these mad people that want to hit somebody.
Maybe you the one that's putting hands on them first.
What do you be doing to people to make them want to put your hands on you? Their hands on you.
That's a good question.
I'm just it's crazy to me, especially like, all right, when you first get in the dating scene and you first have your first girl that has a bunch of trauma, right? And it's like she dump all this shit on you because people with trauma love trauma dumping. And it's like, oh yeah, this happened to me, and then this happened to me, and this happened to me. Like, oh fuck, damn, you lived a terrible life. Right? But then you get 30 girlfriends past that, and 8 of them had the same trauma. You're kind of just like, All right, there's a common denominator here.
You.
Like, you bitches is something else.
That's one way to put it. That's one way to put it.
That was just kind of something that I was like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Like, how do you keep running into the same thing?
It's what people attract, really, I guess.
Like, you kept running into fist?
Continuously. Simultaneously.
Oh, you kept running into somebody who was going to break into your house? I feel like you should make better life decisions because clearly you're not very good at choosing people to be with.
And those signs should, like
be
show
glaring
early.
red flags when you get in a relationship with somebody?
They should show early.
Like, huh?
But
This
some
person-
people be so oblivious to the fact of being happy at, like, temporarily being happy at some point and then letting all the other shit fly out the window.
Like, they don't see that the motherfucker will break into their house?
Right. Or that they're crazy, or that they're a stalker, or that whatever. Something pertaining to them not being okay mentally or whatever. Or seeing the signs that something bad might go wrong.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Maybe they have a podcast where they display all of this, and then you're just choosing to be with that person,
Maybe.
even though they're very clearly open about who they are every single Sunday at whatever given time on a Sunday that they record. Not speaking for experience or anything.
Jesus.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Do Say Nights with LV. That is Lonnie. I need to go watch my Chicago Bears advance to the NFC Championship.
I hope y'all get there.
Make sure you like, follow, share, and subscribe on all platforms. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, TikTok.
Patreon.
Stop saying Patreon. We don't post on there. I'm not trying to get into a scamming case.
That's fair. No Rico's over here.
Thank you guys for joining us another week. I would like to finish my glass because I love to finish my glass on episode with you guys.
Of course he does. Up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucker, drink.
Again, thank you guys for joining my ignorant, illiterate, dumb ass again. And just like that, we gone.